A peaceful camp. Quiet fires. Tired families finally resting after weeks on the trail. Children asleep beside their parents. Wagons pulled together not for defense, but for comfort. No guards. No fear. No warning. By morning, almost all of them were dead. What happened here was not sudden chaos or a misunderstanding. It was planned, calm, and carried out while people slept. For years, the truth was buried so deeply that many still don't know this story today. Before we go any further, subscribe to Quick Horror right now. This channel uncovers dark stories, history, tried to erase. As you listen, keep this question in your mind to the end. How does a peaceful camp get slaughtered overnight while the world looks away? Share your thoughts in the comments. In the 1800s, the American West was harsh, but it was also built on trust. Wagon camps depended on cooperation to survive. Travelers shared food, helped fix broken wheels, and watched each other's children. At night there was prayer, quiet talk, and hope for the next day. Most people believed danger came from nature, not from other settlers. This camp believed the same thing. They stopped to rest, supplies running low, bodies exhausted, but spirits calm. They believed the worst was behind them. As night failed, the fires burned low, and the camp went silent. Horses were tied nearby. Children slept deeply. Somewhere in the darkness, men were watching. They did not rush. They did not panic. They knew exactly who was in that camp and what they planned to do. That is what makes this story so disturbing. Here's a question for you. When people feel safe, does that protect them, or does it make them blind? Tell me what you think in the comments. Just before dawn, when sleep is deepest, the attack began. Shots shattered the silence. Confusion spread instantly. People ran from their tents into smoke and darkness. Some tried to grab their children. Some tried to fight back with whatever they could find. Many never even stood up. Within minutes, the peaceful camp turned into panic and terror. By sunrise, it was over. Bodies lay across the ground. Wagons were destroyed. Belongings were scattered everywhere. Men were dead. Women were dead. Children were dead. Only a small number survived, mostly very young children who were spared and taken away. This became one of the most shocking massacres in American history. But here's the part most people never expect. This was not done by strangers or passing criminals. It was not random violence. The attackers were local. Organized.com. Many lived nearby. Some had spoken with the victims days earlier. Many believed they were justified. Some said they were following orders. Others said they were protecting their community. Some even claimed they were doing God's will. So ask yourself this. When violence is planned and carried out quietly, is it driven by fear or by belief? Write your answer in the comments. After the massacre, something even darker followed. Silence. Survivors were scattered. Stories were changed. Blame was shifted. For years, the truth stayed buried under half-truths and excuses. Even when investigations started, real accountability was slow and incomplete. Admitting the truth would have destroyed reputations, exposed trusted leaders, and challenged deeply held beliefs. This story is not unique. It is a pattern repeated across history. A group is labeled a threat. Fear grows. Violence is justified. Then comes silence. Europe knows this pattern well, through its own history of villages, erased overnight in violence, explained away by duty, faith, or loyalty. Different places, different centuries, the same human behavior. Here's another question for you. Do people commit acts like this because they are evil, or because they convince themselves they are right? Let me know what you think. The most disturbing part of this story is not just the bloodshed. It is how normal everything felt before it happened. The laughter, the prayers, the belief that nothing bad would happen that night. That is what makes it truly frightening. This kind of violence does not begin with monsters. It begins with ordinary people who stop questioning and start obeying. If this story made you uncomfortable, that is a good thing. History is not meant to comfort us. It is meant to warn us. Now, I want to hear from you. Should stories like this be talked about openly, even when they challenge faith, tradition, or identity? Or should some history remain buried? Write your thoughts in the comments. I read them all. And if you want more dark, real, and forgotten stories like this, subscribe to Quick Horror right now. This channel tells the stories others are afraid to tell. See you in the next video.